Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back, as we have been streaming today, early morning. So now we are back for the Turtlecast, as every week on Friday. Therefore, welcome. Who can I see in the chat? Welcome, Dinik, Leshuan Dinglenat, Spiteful Angel, Michael Jackson, I guess. I'm Peaceful Gamer, Dan DMS, Buff Cupcake, The Mobster, Christian Ramirez, Valkyria, Cookie Crisp, Axel Anyway, B-Boy J, Inkslinger, Defion Jack, Radrup, Chris Zimmerman, RHPS, PDM, Alufool, Spiteful Angel, they said that already? I'm not sure. KG33 chesses for you. X-Lunch, Brian, MC, Car Connolly, Radrop, and Digital Content. Welcome, and everyone else who will be joining us. How is your week going with the new update already up? About the story content, I didn't start it yet on my main character. I will probably start it tomorrow. I think that's the plan. We'll probably start it tomorrow. I did some event grinding, bosses grinding, some regular stuff. The season board, of course, you are able to see me unlocking half by playing it and grinding experience, and the bigger half, yes, there was a smaller and bigger half, by buying it. I do plan to push it further above 150 by playing the game. I'm not buying additional 50 ranks, as I did purchase a DLC bundle with cosmetic items, so I don't really have more money to spend at this moment to do anything else. So for now, I'm not spending any more in game. That's it for this moment. That's it. That was already a lot. So that's it. And yeah, let me check if there was any new article on Fallout.com. No, the last one was the release notes. So there was no new official article. I know there is more announcements on Discord. If you watched my video previously, so you already saw them, but we'll go back in time a little bit on those announcements. There is a bunch of them. Okay, let me find those announcements. So we start from the Fallout 76 announcement, and then we'll answer your questions from Discord. Ask the Turtle section after that. Okay, so Discord. Here we go. That's the Discord. And let's go back a little bit. All the announcements since the release. So that was the last post when it went up. Surprisingly, the update took under 3 hours. Look at that. It's 17:18, so 2 hours, 18 minutes, and the update was officially up. So that was very fast. I don't know what they did to improve maintenance times, but for such a big update, going 2 hours, that's it, and everything done, that's new. The one thing I do not like, look at the timing. The patch notes have been released 20 minutes after the game was live. Why not during the maintenance? We all have time during the maintenance to check out what to expect. And they do it after the fact? I really don't like that. I don't know if there is a reason behind it. I never heard about a reason. I know they don't want to spoil, so they don't publish patch notes before the maintenance, but why not just when the maintenance starts? What is the problem with pushing the patch notes when the maintenance starts? You cannot access the game at that point. You could just go and read. I don't know. Then there was this interesting bug discovered, they even created a bug report thread, most likely after they discovered how severe the pickaxe bug was. Someone must have reported that very early. So they created a bug report to catch this type of things early, I'm guessing. And then the news: issue with scrapping pickaxes was discovered. That was good when I read that. Oh, the issue with scrapping pickaxes. What could have that been? And that's pickaxes dropping legendary modules when you scrap them. So that was the issue. Reported early, like that's we are still on the same day. It's 2018. The game was live 17/18. So that's 3 hours later. They already discovered it and disabled crafting of pickaxes. Pickaxe. Crafting of pickaxes was disabled. Then that's already 13th of June, yesterday. The crashes and this flickering crashes as vendors, I think this is mostly affecting PlayStation. Tell me if I'm wrong. I didn't personally experience that yet, or maybe it's only some part of the story, I don't know. But I didn't experience any flickering or crashing at vendors and workbenches. So I'm guessing that is the problem related to PlayStation. I know there's a lot of crashes happening on the PlayStation. I hear you. I have no way to verify that, but especially PlayStation 4, supposedly the experience is not good. Then they figure out how to enable Headhunter SIP to be craftable with all pickaxes disabled. So they figure it out. So this weapon we can use. I did craft it. I tried it with a melee foot buff. And even with full health without melee build, the bleed damage is going up to 500. So I'm guessing I can push it even higher with a melee build. Maybe 600, 700, 800 bleed. So that's good. That's almost enough to put down a super mutant. I will need to test it later on super mutants, but that's almost enough. Maybe if I add Torn on top of this bleed, it will be enough. It is possible. It's possible that it will be finally a good melee dot. So we already have good dot on the Cremator. It's nowhere near, I know, it's nowhere near the amount of dot that Cremator does, but it's way better than everything we had before. And then that was like 8 hours after I recorded and uploaded the video about those repeatable rewards not being repeatable on the last page. And they didn't even say it was a bug or what was going on there. They just said that you will now be able to redeem repeatable seasonal rewards, but they used the word repeatable, so they definitely supposed to be repeatable. Was it a bug or just a quick experiment? What if? I don't know. I'm still suspicious because on the same page there is 100 script that can be claimed. Why is it there? No idea. It's 1/5 of the value compared to legendary modules. No announcement yet for now. Currently it is double mutation weekend ongoing. Therefore more rewards from daily ops, and there are new plans from daily ops. I already unlocked the signs. Really cool one, posters, like with the turtle. So I have that in my camp. And it's awesome. That's a lot of posters from a single plan. Unlike the season when you claim poster by poster, when you learn the plan from daily op, you're unlocking, oh, I don't know how many, it's like 12, 14 posters, a lot of posters, a whole package. So those are the official announcements from Discord if you missed them. So I decided to cover that first. Now let me go back to the chat and then I will try to answer your questions. So we'll be going back to Discord, but this time not Bethesda, but our Turtle Army Discord. Okay, I'm checking the chat. And there is free stuff, yes. I posted a video earlier how to get, especially the pinball machine is really cool. You can get it for free. You just need to opt in for spam emails from Bethesda, but you can instantly opt out after you get rewards. So it's not really that you need to accept spam emails, you just need to temporarily opt in. If you're okay with updates from Bethesda, then you can leave it on. Oh, and about the bug with Union jetpacks, for some reason, for some people, the jetpack plan have been unlearned. So unfortunately, the only solution at this moment, before Bethesda figures out something how to fix it, is to go back to Giuseppe and purchase a jetpack plan for Union again. I know it's not fun, but that's the only known solution at this moment. And people in chat are confirming that PlayStation 4 is crashing a lot. And PlayStation 5 too. Oh. So it's not a hardware issue. Yeah, the dot doesn't stack. Unless you will craft multiple weapons, then it will stack. But it only 5 seconds. So if you want to stack it, you can probably swing 1 per second, switch the weapon, swing. Maybe 5 weapons on the quick wheel, or at least 2 on the boss fight to stack twice. And on console, you can swap quickly between 2. So those should still stack. I didn't test. I need to test it. I know they remove stacking from Endangerous Syringer, but they didn't set anything about stacking overall. It's probably only applied to the debuff on enemy that can be applied once, and that's it. And about the non-repeatable rewards, people in the chat are saying that this was grid testing. What could have been? I will not say it was or it wasn't, because I'm just saying it could have been. I have no way to read their mind and figure out what it actually was. Script is for Vault Steel, but who's using Vault Steel? And if you want to buy Vault Steel with script, you just use your regular daily script. You have 500 daily script. Why would you buy 100 by doing daily challenges for 3 days in a row? That doesn't make sense. Oh, Kimo Shabi, our member, is saying just a small correction, Turtle. Only the first enemy type you checked, pollinators in expeditions, are giving full experience. The rest of overgrown are less. Oh, only pollinators full experience. Yeah, I didn't change exactly every single enemy, but I counted overall experience from the expedition clear, and it was a lot total. So that's what I was interested in. A lot total. And it's not much less. It's total, I end up with around, what was that, 45k experience? So it was decent for sure. What? Anyway, you are on PlayStation and you didn't experience any crashes? So how is that? Some people do, some do not. How can you join Turtle Army? That's just the name we made for a channel financial supporters. So everyone who's a member and supporting the channel, that's what we call Turtle's Army. But if you want to just join a Discord, Discord is for everyone. Turtle Army Discord is for everyone. And it's free. It's the link in description always. How much money does it go from 1 to 150? It's around $200. 200 bucks. As we are assuming you are buying the biggest packages for Atoms. As that's the only thing that makes sense if you plan to buy so much. It's still a lot of packages. amount of experience exactly you will get depend on your boost. To see the proper numbers, you will need to watch, I think it's still possible to watch, on Twitch, my stream that I did when update went live. That's when we went with full boost of experience and proper cleaning, so you will see the max out numbers. About max out numbers, of course. Some of those experience boosts are temporary, easy to accidentally lose by disconnecting from the server or dying or so on. So it's always oscillating plus minus 10% from the absolute ceiling level of experience boost. We did hit the ceiling, so 2400 over 2400 experience per single super mutant briefly, but for most time it was around 2300. Oh, $200 is to get all 150 ranks. Just 100, obviously, a little bit less. That will be like 120, 140, something like that. And when you claim the free items on Bethesda, you need to make sure you claim those free items on the account that you are playing on. The Bethesda account need to be linked with the account you are playing on. Otherwise, those rewards go to some account you are not using and not playing on. So you need to make sure it's connected to the right one. I know some people have a problem. I heard about one person that created in the past a throwaway account to start playing Fallout and now cannot regain access to it, so they cannot claim it. If you are in this situation, then I don't know what. You can probably contact support and try your best. I didn't try new weapon on my bloodied build. Unfortunately, melee weapons are not as fun to use as range ones, so I'm starting with range. I played with Anchorage Ace. I really like this 10 mil sub. The video is incoming. I will finish it after member hangout, so it will be up. And other weapons I collected, I didn't play with all. Now I'm playing with the LMG, the Red Terror. It's called Red Terror LMG. I repainted it in green, so it's a green Terror now. The Turtle Terror. All right. Questions from the Discord. Let me go there because I will forget. And we didn't answer them. Here we go. Will I ever give you another bow build? I don't think any much change. I could try because now we have cosmetics to go with the bow build. But I don't think much more can be done than we did in the past when I created the build. Next, hey Turtle. Is YouTube your main income now? Yes. If so, what kind of work did you do before? Depends when. I have several jobs in my life. I was a medical rep. I was working as machine operator for car manufacturer. And in the meantime, I had like less important jobs on the way too. But that's what I was doing. Like, it was changing. Glad YouTube is working out so well for you, as you make such great content. Thank you very much. Do you think they will be giving us a new character slot for our ghoul character? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we'll be just using our main to change into ghoul and back. Hello Turtle. Does unstable isotope and electrically charge heal you when you have ghoulish and electric absorption equipped? Electrically charged do not heal with electric absorption. Unstable isotope will heal with ghoulish. If that is the case, do you get healed more or less if you have increased positive mutation effects and reduced negative mutation effects? Also, would the unstable isotope heal even more without power armor, and would energy and rat resistance lower the healing of either? Yes, basically only one works, so unstable isotope. Therefore, you heal more, the less radiation resistance you have, and that's about it to it. The other effects affecting mutations do not do anything in that case. Therefore, the healing is still very small though. It's not something that will truly work very well overall. Hello, Angry Turtle. Do you notice they've nerfed Ticket to Revenge? Yes, I posted about it on X. They did nerf it severely. It is semi-useful for full health builds, but still AP cost is a little bit high, as there is no AP cost reduction on it. Oh, that's about it. Next, Subturtle. Do you think they will allow us to get score past level 100 this season, or will they make it away after level 100 again? Oh, you mean score? Oh, that's probably outdated already. Yeah, no score from experience after level 100. Does Endangered Cylinder still stack? No. It shouldn't. I didn't test with 4 players, but it shouldn't, as they cap it on enemy side to 1 stack. Ripoff offers. Yeah, that's not a ripoff, but I mean, it is a ripoff, but nothing you can do. If you want atoms, then 250 tickets is the only option. But script, I agree. Script is something suspicious there. Hello everyone. I have seen video by Gamer Aviator, and I have to warn you that summer camp shelter is bugged. You can't build anything inside it. Don't waste your money. It is working when bought for 2000 atoms in package. Have seen video about it. Bought solo is not working. What? Really? I don't have it to verify, but that nothing surprises me. Really? You cannot build in it? That's interesting. That's for sure a bug, at least. At least here I can say it's for sure a bug, not a feature of the shelter. You should be able to build. Hi Turtle, I am on PlayStation and crashing at Foundation. As soon as I go away, everything is alright, but for me Foundation is impossible now. Maybe you are not the only one. A lot of PlayStation people. Oh, they changed that, so that's already outdated, but yeah, for a moment they were not repeatable. Enough outrage change it though. Okay, hey Turtle, been following you for years and thank you so much for educating me playing the game. My question today, can you do a decent tutorial on getting the high capacity backpack? It's just farming those badges. So there is no perfect way. It's tedious. And I don't think you can skip it in any way or form. You can do dailies instead and hope the badges come over time. But you need to do challenges to get badges, and there is no workaround for that. Unless someone else do it for you and sell you the plan. That's an option. This plan is tradable. Hey Turtle, piggybacking onto the previous suggestion, possibly just make a video of miscellaneous, misunderstood dailies, etc., such as beef and the scout stuff for backpacks and any others, since I'm returning like others and endlessly Google searching this stuff and it's painful. Oh really? There is not too many dailies that you really need to do for unlocking stuff. You probably already have the important ones. Or what most useful dailies I could. I mean, not like I couldn't, I could. I still remember them all and I was doing them in the past. Hey Turtle, at the beginning of this season, I see you using Cremator and Nuka grenades to level up fast. Are you going to do a video on that build? honestly wasn't planning to, as I already have experience guide and video, and the build was just quickly put together to incorporate carnivore into this approach. As normally I prefer to go with herbivore, this time around I went with carnivore. And lastly, why would they make new guns not rerollable? We are regressing from once in a blue moon, which is a shame because some of them have cool hidden effects and trading is still big and alive as much as Bethesda doesn't acknowledge us as active traders. Yeah, they for some reason don't want to. And some of those guns could outclass everything else similar to Holy Fire. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know why they don't want it to happen. Like it's something new to grind for. If there is slight upgrade to my existing weaponry, I would always go for the grind and upgrade it with a better version. But yeah, they don't want to. They will not let us. For whatever the reason is, I don't know. I prefer the system with rerollable stuff. And that's all the questions. So back to you on YouTube chat. Oh, chest is for you. Thank you a lot for $10. Appreciate that. And the message is, I agree with Rascal. On the last bonus page, I hope no one will waste tickets on unlimited script when unlimited modules exist. Yes. The script is like a trap. I think it was a test, but I don't know. It doesn't fit at all. If there would be 500 script, I would understand. Instead of modules that have a weight, take script, buy Vault Steel if you want to stockpile on that. That they did a terrible deal with the script. Yes, you still can progress after rank 150. The rank 150 on the season just unlocks everything for you. And then you can keep progressing to earn tickets. All you do after rank 150 is earning tickets every level up. And high capacity plan for backpack is the best, yes. And Zweihander is the best two-handed classic melee weapon at this moment. It's so sad we cannot reroll it for Vampire with power attack damage. That would be so insanely good. Or swing speed. But we cannot. It's a decent roll by default, but it could have been so much better. What would I do with 40k bottle caps in real life? I wish we could spend bottle caps in real life. In real life, unfortunately, useless. Is anyone experiencing crashes on other platforms than PlayStation? Or is it PlayStation specific? I only had 2 crashes, but that's when I was farming experience and jumping from Westec to Expedition back and forth all the time. So 2 crashes has occurred, but I had 0 crashes from playing the game normally after that. And in case of melee weapons, the prefix is the least important, so you need to take that in mind. The second star, either power attack damage or swing speed, that's what's the most important one. So prefix is secondary to the second star. Unlike regular weapons, when prefix is the most important, on melee weapons it's not. Prefix is not the most important. Unless you want vampire and healing from it, then of course vampire is really good. But still not the most important, as I would take swing speed or power attack damage over the vampire effect on my main weapon. You can deal with healing. You cannot really help yourself to do more damage with prefix. Only second star can do that. Okay, PC no crashes. And someone else PC and crashing. Xbox crashing. and Xbox not crashing. Okay, so that the experience vary per person. I'm surprised it's not per platform. The same platforms can be 0 crashes or a lot of crashes. That's surprising. Yeah, it's very stable on my PC. And they even fixed the FPS drop on the new event that were happening on public test server. So that's working for me perfectly now. Yeah, the only crashes I experienced was expedition related so far. Yes, electric mode is go-to for damage on auto axe, but they improved fire mode, so you are not doing anything wrong if you choose fire. I didn't even make a proper comparison after this balancing to see exactly what's the damage difference is. I will be doing that eventually. After I'm done with commando and heavy guns, I'm going back to test melee. And I have Nvidia and Intel processors always in my PC. I just have good experience with them and I never switch. I think I tried AMD once and it wasn't a good experience. It was long time ago, so it could have been totally different today. I just, after that, I stick to Intel and Nvidia for that reason. I have a simple rule. If something ain't broken, don't try to fix it. So if something works for me, as long as it works, I'm not looking for a new solution, even if it's more expensive solution. Like I would rather pay more and know it's gonna work than pay less hoping for a better deal and then be a surprise turtle when it doesn't work. Yeah, PS4 is a little bit outdated at this point, unfortunately, that's true. The same with previous Xbox. They assumed everyone will switch by now to the new consoles. And I'm not a fan of any particular brand. That's not why I'm buying it. I'm just not changing when something works. The same with the phone. Uh, I was using Motorola for quite a while until I got a bad one. So when I got a bad experience with Motorola, I was like, I'm done with it. I switched to iPhone. And then iPhone, up to this day, everything is okay. So I didn't change again. If I would get a really bad experience with iPhone, I would look for a new solution. So that's how my strategy works. Give me bad experience, I'm changing. I'm looking for a new solution. And I'm not talking about accidental damage, and you know that happens. Full health power armor cremator main. Yeah, cremator is good. Full health or blooded. Cremator remains a super powerful weapon. And yeah, I wish that technology would last forever. That's I would not want anything more than technology to last forever. But unfortunately, we are in the times that it's not gonna happen. If I could buy one thing, and it will up to date all the time, I would never need to upgrade. It will handle everything. I would have one PC for life, if that would be possible. And yes, about Zweihander plan that I dropped earlier on the stream, if you didn't watch until the end, it happened to be poster for the camp. Another poster, not the weapon plan. I was so disappointed when I discovered the Zweihander plan. And it even says Zweihander blueprint in the name. I was like, oh, blueprint means plan, isn't it? And they meant literally blueprint that you can hang on the wall. Like I was, come on. Why would you do that? So, Zweihander blueprint is the wall poster. You would rather spend 400 on something else than another console? Yeah, that's logical. Unfortunately, they keep pushing on us new stuff all the time. And there's nothing we can do about it. Okay. Was there anything else that we're supposed to cover? Any questions about the content? Do you need to know something? Let me know. How long they work on this update? Quite a while. We were testing it for about 3 months, but it was in works before that, so I would expect almost a year, as the map expansion was done by Double 11. The last patch Double 11 gave us was Nuka World on Tour, so I'm guessing after they finished Nuka World on Tour, the next patch for them was map expansion. So they must have worked on it for quite a while. What, the beef is broken? I could try. You cannot do the daily? You are dying more on the commando than before? I didn't notice an increased deaths for me, but I'm back on my lazy heavy gunner, so the easy mode. Yes, they fixed the page 150. I mean the last bonus page on the season pass. Yes, it's necessary to use Blooded Build for a Nuka grenade strategy. Otherwise, the grenade will do too little damage. And you need this intelligence from Unyielding. There is no full health option for maxing out experience. You could go like a minimalistic option to farm experience but get less, like more casual approach to experience farming, but not to get everything. Yeah, the Vault 63 stuff is good. Cosmetics and weapons. Yes, there is a lot of people working on Fallout. I don't know how they managed to put even more people on Starfield and achieve worse results, but that's a different story. I do have some old Gauss rifle videos, but I doubt anything changed. I did video on some rewards in the past. I never unlocked them all to showcase in game. I could show you a poster with all the rewards from Sugar Bomb's Rats if you are looking for a checklist. So I can show you that. That's where I am checking stuff. The poster from Sugar Bomb Rats. Let me find it. Sugar Bomb Rats on X is doing a clean, easy to track graphics. How do I make it on the full screen so I can show it bigger? Open image in new tab, maybe. Oh, then I can make it bigger. Okay, figure it out. Figure it out. Let me show you that now. That's the checklist. So, neurological warfare, you have Anchorage Ace, Olga, Helga, Dangerous Pastimes, Red Terror, and Bertha. 5 weapons. Remaining weapons come from the quest line. So there is more weapon, but from the quest line. And those are posters like Spyhander Blueprint, as you can see, is a camp poster. So Weather Machine Blueprint, when you drop, it's camp poster, not the Weather Machine. And Shock Baton Blueprint is the blueprint of the Shock Baton for the wall. So those items you can get is more posters. Like, we never had as many posters, and in this season, poster for everything. Those pieces, like Storm Goliath, are quite cool. The pieces of Storm Goliath that you can use as display. I did drop already Shenandoah map table. This is cool. This is cool one. You do have those outfits, the regular ones from the bosses and the burnout version from the event, as well as Lost Tube, Lightning Harvester. Those cool items are from the event. And here is the summary of the rewards. What is important to know, neurological warfare is not dropping anything special or better than, let's say, Scorchbeast Queen. Therefore, it's not for the side rewards, it's not the best boss. We are nuking them for the main rewards. After we complete them, it will probably not be nuked anymore, as there is, like, the generic rewards are worse than Scorchbeast Queen. Then Dangerous Pastimes, the special thing about it is you get repair kits. So this event is dropping repair kits unlike any other event on the map anywhere. That's the first regular event, not the endgame boss event, that drops repair kits. So repair kit overload after the first week of this update is expected to happen if you play a lot. More repair kits than you can ever use. So, graphic by Sugar Bombs Rats on X. And now that will be everything. I hope it was helpful for you. This little graphic summarizing everything. And the weapon that Spyhander drops from the main storyline. The poster drops from event. So other way around than you would think it's gonna go. And now, that's everything for the Turtlecast. We are heading for a member hangout, so if you are a member, feel free to join us. We'll be doing our dailies, maybe some nuke or something like that. Playing with the Red Terror, LMG, and who knows what else. Eviction Notice remain the best event for script. Yes, it will never be beaten by anything. I don't think so. Eviction Notice cannot be top up. So thank you for being here. Members, we are starting straight away. A link is pinned if you don't see the stream. Everyone else, see you tomorrow, Saturday evening.